live and alive. So I'm just going to be posting on socials that we're going to be streaming today. And then I will let you know what I'm doing today for stream. But this is stream number 5. This is the first start of our manifestation app series. Hey Jack, nice to see you today. One. I'm gonna be posting. Does anyone know how to search emojis on the laptop? Oh, it's fine. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to Twitch momentarily. Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna go post this everywhere else. I will start. Oh, thanks for the W, Jack. We're only taking W's in the chat, no L's. L's are not for us. They are not for anybody in my stream. Oh my god. I feel like I'm sounding very LA right now, but that's okay. Let me copy this. And then I will put it in LinkedIn. Woohoo! What do I think about Apple Vision Pro? I think it's very cool. It's like the... Anyway, it's like the new thing that they're doing, right? It's oh yeah, their VR glass. I saw this. I heard about it. Oh, as a designer, I think it's super cool because AR and VR are becoming pretty huge, and I think as designers, you kind of have to like keep up with tech and everything that goes on in tech, because you want to design for the future, not the past, right? So like AI is a huge thing that you need to keep up with as a designer. So if you're ever So if you know, like, there's like so many design articles that came out recently that are like how to design for AI. There's even like a design platform that is like AI run, and people are like, oh no, we're gonna be replaced as designers. Oh, funny thing, actually I'll show this really quick. I kind of want to show this off. See, like, if you go to chat GPT, I literally had a chat about this the other day. Not this. See? Will AI make UX designers obsolete? No, AI will not make UX designers obsolete. While AI has the potential to automate certain aspects of UX design, such as generating wireframes or optimizing layouts based on data, it cannot replace the creativity and critical thinking skills that human designers bring to the table. UX design is not just about creating interfaces that are functional and efficient, but also about understanding the needs and behaviors of users and designing experiences that are engaging, meaningful, and memorable. This requires empathy, intuition, and a deep understanding of human psychology and culture, which are skills that AI cannot replicate. Moreover, AI still has limitations in areas such as natural language processing, visual perception, and decision making that cannot only be overcome through human intervention and creativity. Therefore, AI can be a useful tool for UX designers to enhance their productivity and efficiency, but it cannot replace the human touch in creating engaging and delightful experiences for users. So yeah, that's like the gist of, why AI will not replace us. So don't be worried if you're a UX designer. I would definitely say you need to figure out how to like leverage AI better. What is the difference in designing apps between a phone/laptop and an AR/VR experience? Well, one huge difference with phone/laptop and AR and VR. AR and VR interacts like way more with your surroundings. So AR and VR kind of like you have to design for like even like a 3D space. You have a bigger space to design for. So like Pokemon Go, for example, right? It's an AR app, but it interacts with a lot with like the real world and like the real world scenarios. So you have to kind of design for that. But yeah, that's like one big difference I would say in designing. I think you have like a larger scope and area to really look at. But yeah, that's one thing. But I think I'm just gonna post on Twitter really quick that about my socials, and then I will kind of just start streaming and kind of going over and also like in future streams I'm gonna be using more AI as well. So I'm probably gonna do like one of the things in Apple Vision had was a guy with his headset playing on I'm playing with this. Do you think that AR? I think so, but I feel like it'd have to be like more widely adopted. Right now it's still kind of like niche, and there's like not a whole lot of people using AR and VR. It's still like very much like a niche market. Like not everyone has an AR or VR headset. I definitely think it could be more social if they incorporate like actually that's probably a good case study. How do we make AR/VR more social? Probably if you make them interact more with their surroundings, so they're not just wearing the headset and going off into space or whatever, but like you have to interact more with the surroundings. Probably having like like an environment mode or something of some sort, so that you're like tracking that. Playing. Oh yeah, and also like with together also. Wait, yeah. So if you're playing with more people, I still feel like So I've used. Did you see how Vision Pro has the eye of the user on the outside? I wonder if it will make. Oh, let's look at that really quick. Actually, let's like go look at Apple Pro headset. You know who's like a great person to try? Yeah, see, Marcus Brownlee. I love Marcus Brownlee, actually. I'm gonna try his. I'm gonna go look at his review. Oh, this is like 20 minutes. Let's find something shorter, actually. Let's just go with this one. No. No, we want to just see the commercial, right? I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but I just want to see it.
Introducing Apple Vision Pro. The era of spatial computing is here. When you put on Apple Vision Pro, you see your world and everything in it. Your favorite apps live right in front of you, but now they're in your space. This is Vision OS, Apple's first ever spatial operating system. It's familiar, yet groundbreaking. You navigate with your eyes. Simply tap to select, flick to scroll, and use your voice to dictate. It's like magic. Apps have dimension, react to light.
I think this looks super cool. Like, this looks sick. But, do you think designers will use Figma to create apps for the Vision iOS? I think you already can. Like, you can create like 3D objects in Figma and kind of like map out 3D. I've seen like people map out like VR applications in Figma. I've seen case studies. So yeah, people already use that. But when it comes to VR and AR, you do have to like, I think, learn Blender as well if you want to like map out the whole experience. And also there are 3D design tools that you can use. So I think Figma, if they want to stay in the game, Figma will definitely have to add 3D. That reminds me, kind of like a key difference between Figma and Adobe XD is like in Adobe XD, you can actually move objects like on a 3D plane, which I always thought was super cool. Like here, I'll show you guys. Like, you don't have this option in Figma. I think they have to incorporate not just this, but a bunch of other things. And actually, I'll show you like a really cool app that I used in college to create like a AR prototype. Oh yeah, I created an AR prototype back in college. We had like it's called like Spotify Moments. I'll try to find the thing too. So take this out. Oh. Say you want to like rotate this on this plane, you can do that. See, you can like rotate it 3D, which I always thought was super cool. This is not a 3D object. Like, I made it look 3D, but it's not. It's like 2D, so that's why it looks so weird. But that's the point. Like, you can't do that in Figma. You kind of need that for AR. I think right now for Adobe has a really cool AR app. It's called Adobe Aero. It's still in beta, but like you can try out a bunch of things with it. Here, I'll show you really quick. I'm just gonna try to find Spotify Moments. I found it. I think. Oh, this was our presentation in college too. I did this with a group, but I created like the AR prototype. Do we have like the commercial? We created a commercial as well. I don't know where the commercial went. Here, let me see if I can find. I'm gonna try and find it. Drive. See if like it's shared with me. It's probably like videos. No. Oh wait, here it is. See, I made like this ball rotating thing. I made this 3D logo. So basically the idea is like you find locations on a map that have songs, and then you go find those songs, and then you get like an AR notification, and you can kind of figure out like, okay, I want to like play this song that I found while scanning around. So that's like something you can do. I want to see, do I still have this? I believe I still have it, but I'm gonna show the interface really quick. This is Adobe Aero, but like it's a 3D designing tool, and it like lets you prototype. It's still in beta, which, you know, I used to be very good with Blender too back in the day. I used to play with Blender a lot. I used to have like, let's see, if you want to make it so that when you click on this, this image, this kind of disappears. So you want to like have actions, align, and then I believe if you want to preview, see, I made it so like this thing keeps floating, and then you have to click on the ball, and then this song pops up. But I basically made this in better fidelity. I just don't have the file. Like I made it look a lot better for the actual project that we had for college. But yeah, that's something I did. Anyways, we are gonna start tonight with the main course. So today I'm gonna start making a manifestation app. So if you guys don't know, manifestation is basically where you where you try to use your thoughts to create, you know, reality, or basically like, okay, I want to manifest like a cupcake, right? I think about a cupcake and I try to feel like I have eaten a cupcake, and maybe I'll get a cupcake. So that's kind of like manifestation in a gist, but there's really like a whole community around it. There's like a bunch of people that have manifestation practices practices. There's like all sorts of methods for manifestation too. There's like the 369 method, where you like write things down 3 times, and the first time you write down the result, then you write down 6 times like how you feel about it, and then the 9 times you write it down in a different way. But yeah, there's a bunch of methods, and people like do a bunch of things. I'm pretty sure most people know what manifestation is by now. Like if you've been on TikTok for any amount of time, you probably know what it is. So today I'm gonna be starting like creating a manifestation app, and I'm gonna, this will be like for the first of many projects that I do. I'm actually going to keep ChatGPT open because I'm going to use it. But this is going to be like the first of many projects I do. And I'm going to start out by doing like UX research today. I'm going to just do some basic research. And next time I'm going to be sending out a survey, or I might create like a depending on how much time I have, I might like just create a survey. And if I don't have that much time, I'll probably just start out with the research, and then next time I'll create and send out a survey. And we'll start, interviewing people that practice manifestation, and then create like user personas, and then just create like an app for it. But yeah, so let me just start. So the goal really of this app is to to really encourage like users to keep up with their manifestation practices regularly. So I've tried like a bunch of manifestation techniques in the past, and something that I always find really like challenging is kind of like keeping up with the manifestation practices, and also like keeping up with different manifestation content, because I like following. So personally, I'm in this niche. Like I like manifestation. I try it and all of that. I believe in it also. But that's complete side note. I think like really, finding like content and like keeping up with content, because there's like so much that is so many like new manifestation content creators all the time. So it's like really tough to keep up with them too. But yeah, that's gonna be our main thing for today. So first we're gonna just like start out by doing a little bit of domain research. We're just gonna start out by like taking some notes. So let's see like what people struggle with. And we're gonna just like do some skimming in the beginning. We're gonna also just like look at Reddit too. I think it's a really helpful. Just kind of like what's the general gist of what's going on. And we're gonna go over and do. I'm gonna have us do a lean canvas, and we're gonna create a lean canvas basically, and we're gonna like I'm gonna show you user personas, but we might not want to create that just yet. You want to probably do the survey first and then create a user persona. But yeah,